Well, guys, here we are. Going ahead and showing you guys the heroes of World War One, World War Two, Korea, Vietnam. Maybe even the Cold War. Basically, I want to do something for all the veterans out there from all the wars and all the centuries. Hello, Gen T. Figured everyone would appreciate this for what it is. This is history. Can't get it all in one shot. This is the SR-71 Blackbird. I mean, look at this thing. It is massive, huge. Last time I was here, they had it from another in the museum, Crossways. Crazy, crazy shit. I try to get everything I can in the best way possible, but you're gonna have to forgive me if the camera's a little shaky. Hey, Mike Jones, too. What's up? Fighting a wintertime cold here, so there will be plenty of coughing. Oh, didn't even see that hanging from the ceiling. Check that out. That's pretty cool. Wow. Pretty darn cool. I'm just going to take you through the museum a little bit, see what I can see, tell you what I like or don't like. And, yeah, a lot of people are getting sick. This is Imperial Airways. Never heard of it, but then again, probably way before my time. Stewardess outfit. It's really cool because we get to witness history in the making. So you lost your phone? What happened to your phone, Mike Jones? And here's a cool thing. They got like a piece of an airplane with some seats. And they have a screen to kind of simulate this plane hanging up over here. Not sure what it is. Yeah. All right. There we go. Live chat. Okay. Loves and lots of hugs. That's right. I think it's pretty cool the way that they document all this stuff here. I love it. Can't get enough of this stuff, unfortunately. Here's SR-71 Blackbird talking about the sensors. I guess it's the camera system from the actual airplane. because it was developed during the Cold War to help spy on the Russians. I'll get to the World War II stuff here soon enough. This is the camera. Crazy. Like, wow. You know? Very cool. Got some space stuff over here. There's a guy sitting there. I don't want to bug him, so I'm just going to go around it. Got some other space stuff over here. But, yeah. That's some pretty cool stuff right here. I thought I'd bring some different content. Let everybody see different stuff. You know? What do we got over here? Got a collection of propellers. Yeah, stuff like that. Got some framework for a wing from an airplane. They're made out of wood. I got the display over here for NASA and stuff. I may go in there later, I don't know. Not really into the whole space race stuff, but you guys might be, so. That being said, probably put it up there for you. This is the 17th Pursuit Group, 95th Pursuit Squadron from 1931. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Old-time uniforms right here. There we go. Pan that back. It's not bad. Not bad at all. It's pretty cool, actually. You know? Trying to give you guys some different content. Me and the wife are out hitting the town. Later, we're going to go and have a bite to eat. Can't wait for that. This is a display where it automatically changes, which is really cool. I've seen this right here. I had to go click on it. I swear the picture's changed. There they go. Not a very good picture, but, you know. I like these diorama displays that they do. The Martin B-10 bomber. Like I said, these are all airplanes you're never going to find again. And if any of them truly do exist out in the real world, you know, people are collecting them and refurbishing them. Because this is a part of history we're never going to get back. Here's some cool stuff right here. This little room made to look like the galley of a ship, right? During the Pacific Theater in World War II. And they put up this diorama of all the things you would see. Cameras, aircraft clock, fabric from the aircraft, a flight helmet, an aircraft compass, bomb shrapnel, even window glass. And then, what did they do? Look at this. They did a porthole. It is absolutely astonishing that they did that. Very cool. Look at that. Crazy, crazy, crazy. And they got like a little phone here. This is all stuff taken off of a ship, probably, from the Japanese theater during the Japanese War. Here's even a uniform, naval uniform, Chief Petty Officer Ship Fitter. That's what they used to call him. Look at that. Like, wow. That's some stuff. And I'm going to put a picture of a diorama here. Trying not to get my wife in the picture, so I'm going to have to hit it from a different angle, but how cool. Hey, Roger Hollenbeck, what's up, buddy? I love stuff like this. This is what gets me going. This is freaking awesome, dude. It's almost like having your own figurine collection. I mean, holy hell. I can imagine the man hours that went into putting these models together, painting them, decaling them, getting all the detail down. A whole lot of work. I mean, look at this. This is just insane. And this was a scene from what it would have been like in World War II. crazy. Landing on an aircraft carrier. What are these planes? I think these are B-25 Mitchells, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. The USS Hornet launched 16 B-25 bombers with legendary aviator Lieutenant Colonel Jimmy Doolittle in command. Wow. Awesome. I mean, just no matter how I look at it, it's awesome, guys. I can't stop oohing and awing over it. I mean, just the detail alone. You guys asked for better content. Well, here it is. And I'm really hoping you dig it because I can't undo it. This is what I'm into because my father was a veteran of World War II. Hey, Wymito. Ooh, creepy clap. Ooh, I just dropped an air biscuit in the museum. I hope nobody's around. Ooh, I'm over by the SR-71. I'll blame it on that. This is the kind of the back side of it, but bringing good family content. Only the best for my subs. Thank you, Jen. That means a lot. This is the Marchfield Officers Club. I'm just going to come in here and browse a little bit. It's a window with a picture. Sorry, guys. I'm getting notifications from Shane Beechler. He's hitting me on instant messenger. And that's what's kicking off while I'm doing the live stream here. It's kind of cool. Yeah, it's not too bad. You know, and they obviously have, you know, off we go into the Wild Blue Yonder video.
Married man and single man, brothers,
I really like this kind of stuff right here. This is like what it would be for Army enlistment from Buffalo, New York. Got a bunch of letters. Got a guy up here.
I finally got on the range today, and Martin up at Troy.
Pretty cool, you know?
I got 85 hits at 200 rounds, which isn't bad, even if I do say so myself. There's an article in the June issue of Sports A Field on Harlingen gunnery. Some of it is a little screwy, but it gives a pretty good idea of what we do. Well, mates, I'm running out of things to say. And I guess I'll go mail some letters.
This is a gun that was on an aircraft. Just what kind of an aircraft? I'll have to look.
1943.
Badass gun, though.
Here, folks. I got Pop's Friday letter today, along with Betty's present.
This was on.
That's sure a swell present. I never saw one like it before. Leave it to my gal to get me something super
50
special.
caliber gun.
I'm over at the student
M2
operations
machine
building right now,
gun.
waiting for my number to appear on the blackboard.
Aircraft
in the front of the
armament.
room. They assign you a number the first day, and then they assign those numbers to plane numbers.
Yeah, I've never gotten
And
to
that
the
way I know
Pentagon.
what
Don't know
plane
if I
I'll
ever
be
will.
when I go up. It's quite a tricky system.
It's pretty
It
cool
works
stuff
out
over here,
good.
man. B-24
My number
aircraft
was on the
training.
board once, but I was supposed to fly in two planes at the
Wow,
same time.
badass stuff.
So they
I mean,
erased
like I
all the
said,
numbers,
history, right?
And they're starting over again.
Actually have an actual seat,
There
but they made it
comes
where you
my
can't
number
sit in it because
I'm
they don't want it
scheduled
to
go
break
on 4
further.
trips on the AT-18.
I'm sure they had some kind of a
AT-18
padding at
is a
some
trainer
point.
And there will be 4 of us on the same plane.
And
It's a
I
training hour
believe this was
My chances of flying today are pretty
guides
slim.
for
This
World
Saturday,
War
I'll
II,
be graduating.
Misbehaving.
I hope.
This is
So
the
don't
actual
send any
aircraft.
letters that would reach here after the 19th. There's no use in
This
my
is,
mail going all over the country before it
The
reaches.
barracks on
I'll let you know where I land
Tarawa
as soon as I get there.
Atoll in the Central
I might be
Pacific.
able to find out where I'm going.
These are guys
but I'm
that
not
fought
sure.
in the
I'm scheduled to go
Japanese
up in
part
the first flight,
of
so
World
I
War
better end
II.
this letter and start getting ready. I hope we don't just hang around.
Some
like
of the
we did
memorabilia.
yesterday.
Got a
Keep your
cool
fingers crossed
uniform
that I
here.
come out okay, my ear firing. As ever.
Like, wow, check that out. I think that was his parachute right there.
June 14th.
That's the way they used to dress.
1943.
Crazy,
Dear
right?
folks, hi y'all. You'll be glad to know I received your food reinforcements today.
Got some distinguished flying crosses. Staff Sergeant Vincent J. Rogers, Jr. World War II, 1941 and 1945.
I went on 2 separate trip tests.
Confidential.
in 1918.
Paperwork there.
We fired 200 rounds apiece each trip.
This was his airplane.
4 of us went up at the same time. We shot out of the Martin Repertoire
Confidential map.
at a sleeve target, which is 14 feet long, but only 28 inches high.
Western Union.
100 yards would look like a king-size cigarette. Today,
Got some other letters here. Something I know a lot about.
I said, what's the fire holding the ground altogether?
Purple Heart Medal.
But I had a lot of
My father and my uncle had a bunch of those from the war. My uncle fought in the European theater against the Nazis and the Italians.
The pilot told me I would listen to
My father fought in the Pacific theater against
tried to drop the shoot at it.
Japanese.
You got a hell of a slip screen. And it practically tears the gun out of your hand. I think at this point,
Talking about finding a guy.
in the DC-11 medium bomber, we shoot at an attacking plane with the camera guy. 3 of us went up to the DC-11.
So misbehaving, slamming into the water at 12:21 p.m. 150 yards from Tarawa's south shore in 18 inches of water. Of the men on board, only 3 survived.
Well, I gotta catch me a quick shave. I'll be back. I hope you're both on the game. Say hello to little girls for me. Always.
Of the 6 that died from the misbehaving, Bush, Horney, Underwood, Bailey, Van Fleet, and Rogers. He placed all 6 men in individual burial boxes constructed from lumber taken from shipping crates. Unfortunately, Staff Sergeant Vincent J. Rogers Jr. is still missing. It's over 70 years later, and they can't find him. And like, can DNA solve the mystery? I'm hoping. Got all these various airplanes hanging up on the ceilings. Back view of that one. Pretty popular. Piper Cub, I think. This is the back end of the SR-71, and I'm standing here, and it is massive. I mean, huge. I mean, my God. There's just no way I'm going to get all of it. This is a flight panel of gauges. There's a map. This is now Canuck. What's up, buddy? Thanks for stopping in. It's going to be a long live stream. I'm over here right now at Marshfield Museum in Riverside, California, paying homage to the heroes of World War II, World War I, Vietnam, Korean War, the Cold War, whatever else we can find. So, talking about things. I'm not talking about how, the country came together during World War II. Everyday people started working on the front lines, manufacturing parts and equipment for our soldiers and for their planes. This is Lady Be Good. This is a plane that crashed. Let me see. April 1943, the Lady Be Good and its crew departed Saluch near Benghazi, Libya, for their first combat mission. Using the aircraft compass, they calculated heading north towards their target in Naples Harbor on the coast of Italy. By monitoring the heading speed, time, and fuel consumption, the crew kept careful track of their position. Well into the flight, strong winds from the northwest, blew them off course, pushing them far to the east. Correcting, the Navis crew located Naples as nightfall cloaked the harbor. Unable to find their target, they, they aborted their mission and turned southeast, heading home. So basically, they ran out of fuel and they crashed. They got lost. This is a diorama of the actual, well, not the actual plane, but what they think the plane looked like after it crashed in the desert. So this is some of the things that you'll see. This is what the aircraft instruments used to be like right here. I think this is like radar. Got a picture of the airplane. Some other pictures that they took when they found the actual wreckage. They have instruments, so on and so forth. It's a pretty cool diorama. I mean, believe me, if I could take it home and put it in my living room, I would. But I know that'll never happen. Really cool stuff out here, though. Pretty much dedicated to heroes of World War II. They had bomb sites. This is pretty cool. Fortunately for me, they're nice enough to let me come in here and actually record for my personal use. See. Oops. I said it's pretty cool. I mean, look at these dioramas they have. I mean, 392nd Bomb Squadron. I mean, crazy stuff, right? B-1 flight cap. A little general, I guess as he was called. The airplane, actually. And then they got the Boulevard. I mean, badass. I mean, look at the detail, man. Crazy. 30th Bomb Group Bombardment of Iwo Jima. The Armored Bible. Aviator sunglasses. I mean, putting these models together, I mean, the detail, absolutely amazing. Makes me want to start building model airplanes again and not blowing them up this time with firecrackers. Just the detail alone. This doesn't make you want to, be more active, get out and do things. I don't know what will. Granted, this is not something I normally do, but I'm glad my wife got me out of the house to go do it. So what it would have been on, it's actually one of these bombers right here with the gun. It's awesome, isn't it? Absolutely awesome. In fact, I'm gonna go in my door here in a minute. It's part. This is the route, the island, and it shows some of the conflicts. I guess blue would determine America, and the red would make Japanese. It's pretty cool the way they put all this stuff together. And I mean, it's not cheap for these guys to run this museum. So all the donations that they can get, the better off they are. Walking into here, as soon as I walk in, you see a collection of fighter jackets, bomber jackets. I mean, this is just, I know the glare is not that great, so I'll have to try to get up on it, but I mean, just wow. This is what I'm talking about, guys and girls. This is just absolutely freaking awesome. Wow. Awesome, awesome pieces of history here. You're never going to see this again, ever. How cool is that? You got this stuff over here, part of the USO tour. In World War II, when they wanted to sell war bonds, they would take guys from the war, put them on leave, and have them work the USO tour to sell war bonds to help the effort in World War II, to help the government raise more money so that they can build and get the equipment necessary to continue the war effort. This is changing opportunities. Women in aviation. It's pretty wild. So, it's cool. Oh, even on the back of this jacket. See it that well. How cool is that? This is the coolest right here. Yeah. Very, very cool. All this specialized equipment, guys. That's why when they say America is one of the greatest countries in the world, we are one of the greatest countries in the world. Look at our rich history. Look at all this stuff. I mean, it's insane. All the cameras, everything. I actually have to hand the camera off to the wife. I'm starting to get teary-eyed. Kind of like when I went to Riverside National Veterans Cemetery at the Medal of Honor site. I'm probably going to lose a lot of people here, but this is going to be a long video. This is chronicling March Field Air Museum, and we haven't even gotten to the airplanes. I may have to make a part 2 for that as well. There's an aircraft out there that has the bomb bay doors open where I can literally poke my head up and inside and show off the 500-pound bombs. This is crazy. How you doing? Good. We can't forget our boys and girls in Desert Storm. If you really have the time to come in here and soak it up, something I would definitely suggest. POWMIA. This actual piece right here is life-sized, and it sits at the Riverside National Veterans Cemetery. I know because I used to work there and I've seen it firsthand. Hey, Penn and Stewart, thanks for coming in. Yeah, my wife and I wanted to go ahead and do something nice. Wanted to go ahead and show what we have around us, and wanted to go ahead and show our experiences. Coming over here to Marksfield Air Museum, I wanted to remember the heroes of all the wars because it's that kind of history that makes our country as great as it is. Look at that. Love these dioramas. It's a Halifax B Mark III. Some campaign medals. Back them up. Everyone should know it all, but unfortunately, Hillbilly Pyro, they don't. A lot of people don't know about any of this stuff. In fact, the millennials, they probably have no idea that any of this even exists. I mean, this is history. I wish I could reach out and touch each and every piece, but I can't because they're behind a display case for a reason. I mean, this is history everybody needs to know about, I'm putting out better content. I'm showing you guys what I'm about, and I'm with the wifey. Yes, we are together yet again. I just got her off camera. She went into another section. She's very private. She doesn't want to be on camera. Ghost Squad. Let me look. I don't know. Never heard of the Ghost Squad. But then again, even though I'm a history buff, I don't know of it all. Oh, yeah. There was a place I grew up near Chicago called Catigny. They used to have half tracks and tanks. It was all World War II themed. Oh, here's something interesting I haven't seen before. Guys were actually wearing identification bracelets. Look at that watch. You got a Nambu 214 pistol, Japanese 8mm sidearm. Crazy. Plaque up here. Yeah, but you're not grouped into that category, Mike. You're pretty smart. Look at that bomb right there. Panning back from it, this is pretty cool. I'll just let you guys soak it up. I'm going to stop narrating for a while. And for those people that like Nazi memorabilia, you're not going to find a collection finer, at least in public that I know of, than right here in this next section. All right, just give me a minute. Bullet. How you feeling, by the way, man? Sorry to hear about your bad luck. Look at that. Look at that. Iron Cross. Crazy stuff. This was the Nambu 214 pistol. They don't really have too many guns. So basically, this is the whole room in a collection. I mean, I remember this from before. All right, Mike, take it easy, buddy. So I guess we're getting into the whole Vietnam era. So I'm cool with it. It's nice. Got some different stuff over here. Glider. Well, whether it was junk or not, it's part of history. So, by our standards, sure, it's junk. But again, it's just something that they had on display. This is going to be a PT6A. I don't know if they can make them full auto. I don't know anything about that. I do like diorama displays though. The diorama displays are badass. Wow. Wish I could get the whole thing in focus. 32 Parabellum? Yeah, it might have been. I don't know. Don't know anything about the ammo. Ooh. Got some Japanese source here. Got all that stuff. Wow. This is what I'm interested the most in because my father fought in the Japanese theater during World War II. Then again, there we go. What do we have here? The collection of stuff right here. And that is a real gun. I'd be really impressed. Sorry about the glare, ladies and gentlemen. It's just the way they have it set up. M4 carbine. U.S. military issue. That's what I'm all about right there. And this must be Vietnam right here. No scratch. Talking about shore police and air police. Pretty cool stuff, guys. Pretty cool stuff. I got some dioramas and stuff. Got some airplanes hanging from the ceilings. Some of them I think are obviously reproductions. A lot of these are actual, some of them are actual reproductions of the original. But, this is dedicated to the Air Force. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. And then we have, the 3 choppers from Vietnam. Pan in on this if I can. They got the little bird. They got the shit hook, which is the Chinook. They got the Cobra. They got the little bird. They call it the Cayuse. Pretty cool stuff over here, Pretty cool. So, where do you want to go next? I'll point at the floor for a minute. Where do you want to go now? You want to go outside and look at the airplanes?
Yeah, I would definitely want to go.
Okay, well, about the 40-minute mark, we're going to go outside and look at the airplanes. Right now, got you guys pointed towards the ground. Don't want any reflections of my wife unless I walk in front of her. We got to go out this way?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to walk through the museum again. Oh, guess I got to push. Something I should have done more of last night. This is the dioramas and so forth, everything's set up. Covered all this stuff. A different view. All the World War II bomber jackets. Too bad these guys were small, otherwise I'd grab one for myself, you know? They didn't have any fat people in World War II. I'm not going to go up in there. Maybe later on the way back. Now, here's the nose of the what is it, P-71 Blackbird? SR-71 Blackbird. They got this little jet over here. I don't know if it's a recreation or not. I think this Sabre was down. They used this in Korea, I believe. It's pretty badass, but that's what the interior looks like. Well, I'm sure it's not complete, but it's as complete as they could get it, I guess. You know? Pretty cool, though. So we're going to go out and we're going to look at the airplanes. Oh, this is going to be a treat. Can't wait. Told you it was going to be a long video. Never did a 2-hour long live stream. So, of course, what would be the point if you couldn't display your security vehicle? Which I think is totally cool. Of course, I'm a big fan of the Crown Vic. I used to drive a POS Crown Vic at my job. But they also put up a mock tower. Very, very cool. I like to go up there, but I don't think I can. It says, do not climb or touch on the aircraft. And I'm pretty sure, well, I don't know. I guess maybe I can go up there. Well, there's nothing that says I can't. It's not restricted. Yeah, look at that. Look. Why would they have it open if they didn't want you to go? The B-52 alert tower. Go ask somebody. 'Cause I'm gonna walk up the motherfucker right now in a minute. Ah, damn it. I guess I'm not gonna walk up it. Oh, look. An airplane just took off from Marchfield. Well, okay, that's a bummer. Well, I know they got a couple of MiGs. So we got to go this way for the MiGs. Hope I didn't catch you on camera. There's so many things over here to look at, guys. I can't even believe it. I'm like a kid in a candy store. It'd be nice if they let me drive one of these trucks because my back hurts from all this walking around. I know. I need more exercise, but still. Oh, that looks like an F-14 Tomcat.
That it is.
Beautiful plane. Huge. I don't know how well this is going to perceive. I cannot see anyone's comments because I am in the sun right now. So these were the kind of planes that were used in the movie Top Gun. I know, ancient history, but still, badass plane in its own right. Oh, this is the fire base they're talking about. Let me get in front of you real quick. So, Marsh Airfield set up an actual fire base from Vietnam. You can see the Huey. They set it up just like an actual fire base from Vietnam. How cool is that? We're going to go in and take a look at it because I always like looking at Vietnam memorabilia. Of course, they got the ever so abominable shit hook. It's called a Chinook, but most people call them shit hooks because they did a lot of crashing. They're not very reliable. At least they weren't back in the Vietnam era. I don't know about now. This is what I like right here. The Hughes OH-6A Cayuse. Yeah, they said it was a scout helicopter, but you could put all kinds of armament on that. I don't know if it is faster than the H-64. They served in Vietnam from 1969 to 1971 and accumulated 1,300 hours of combat. It was shot down 4 times by enemy fire with no crew loss and survived to fly in the Army until 1988. Its last combat was the 1st Squadron 9th Cavalry Sea Troop. Crazy, right? Cool little helicopter, but yeah, I mean, you know, this is the same kind that they used in the TV show Magnum PI, and I think they used this in a movie called Firebirds. I think this was like the bad guy's helicopter. Badass little helicopter, I'll tell you what. And see, this is all the innovation of the United States of America, making all these weapons of war, propelling all of us through the future. I forget what this helicopter is right here, this big snub-nosed one. Got this right over here. Completely badass though. Yeah, I got a shit hook right here. There we go. AH-64 Cobra Apache. Very cool aircraft. Look at the weapons pile on this. Jesus. Friggin' awesome, dude. Sweet 16. This was the same platform Blue Thunder was based off when they made that movie. But, you know, everybody knows that. I'm telling you guys anything you don't already know. Go look at this weird looking helicopter right here. Not sure what it is. Don't even really care, but it's here, so I might as well look at it, right? Jeez, look at the rotor span on that. I think the front swings open somehow. Ugly as hell. Not sure I'd ever want to fly in it. They got a deuce and a half, which is cool. But, you know, they're going ahead and setting it all up. I don't know if any of this stuff lights up at night because they close at 5 o'clock at night, so probably not. It's probably just simulated to be like that. It's pretty cool though. Go in this little hut here and see what it's all about. Okay, so there's nothing in here. It's just basically simulating. Hey, Tammy Linland, what's up, buddy? It's just simulating what would have been like getting off and you went into your hut, you know, all that. If you're on a fire base, I guess. It's crazy, but hey, you know what? It works, right? Oh, I see all the MiGs. They got the MiGs lined up. They've got 1, 2, 3. They got 4 MiGs. Crazy. Got this little Jeep truck here. Nothing too great. Little base operation. Of course, they don't want people climbing on it, so they roped it off. Figures. Oh, wow. 4:30. I don't have a lot of time left before the museum closes. 4:30. What time does this place close? We ain't got a lot of time then. We better get trucking. Fuck. Well, I didn't realize we were going to have this much fun. This is on me, guys. I'm going to show you this plane right here. An authentic World War II aircraft. Oh, Air Biscuit, just for you, Juanito. Because, you know, you can't have all this exercise without dropping an Air Biscuit or two. There's more stuff over here, but I'm too tired to get all the way out there and then have to walk all the way back. I have an old car. Love to take that thing for a spin. This is the B-17G Flying Fortress. This aircraft is on loan from the U.S. Air Force Museum. Now I want to know, what's the name on the side? It is the Starduster. Very badass. A lot of the flight crews in World War II would name their planes. These are all the MiGs over here. These are all the MiGs over here. Marshfield has. Very cool. And this is March Air Force Base in the background. I mean, obviously, as you can see, so. You know, if somebody was planning something, I'm just saying. Best thing to do is be on the tour here at the museum. So you could get your intel or whatever you want. I know, I'm fucking up for everybody else by saying that. Just saying. Too soon? Now watch, people are gonna report me now. Oh my god, he's planning a terrorist activity. Yeah, right. I tell him to eat a bag of dicks too. But they got a Coast Guard plane, which is very cool. Right there. And then of course we got the Hero aircraft in front of us, which is gonna be awesome. We like our Hero aircraft. I think this is the bombs. Okay, here it is. The atomic bomb that destroyed Hiroshima. Yeah, baby. This is awesome. It's called Little Boy. Look at that frickin' bomb. Atomic bomb. Destroyed a whole city. 2 cities, actually. We did Hiroshima and Nagasaki. And if we hadn't, well, we'd be speaking Japanese or German. It's a good possibility. And you know what? In Japan, they don't teach of what the Japanese really did to America. Now, yeah. Can you imagine one of those bombs being put in this plane? You know? I mean, look how massive this thing is. I wish I had more time, guys. It'd probably be like a 6-hour long live stream, but this is called the Flagship 500. Pilot Captain Edward Feathers. I guess he went on 12 missions, 12 bombs. Badass. Can you imagine how cold it must have been? This is the Boeing B-29A Super Fortress. Holy crap. The most famous mission was in 1945 when Colonel Paul Tibbets, B-29, dropped the first atomic bomb on Hiroshima. Hoorah! Got some other planes over here. That looks like 14 is one. No, is it? No, that's not 14. That might be the F-16. I think it is an F-16. because it has a heads-up display, and when you're sitting in the cockpit being raised up. F-15. My bad. So you guys know planes better than I do. It's been a while. Yeah, because the F-16 has a weird shape in the front. Yeah, you're right. F-15 all the way. So these are all the Hero aircraft. Obviously. I think that weird looking one with the nose that's open, I think that's a Sabre. Might be an F-86 Sabre. I know. And here, let me get this plane real quick. This is an F-4 Phantom. This was used in Korea and mostly in Vietnam, but they phased these out right after Vietnam. Wow. We're never gonna get over there.
That'll be part 2.
I guess it's gonna have to be. Shit. Well, guys, we're getting ready to close the museum here. Well, they are. I'm not. We're gonna have to do a part 2 because there's no way I'm gonna do justice to any of these planes. Well, I know they suck, but it was the plane that they had at the time. It was part of our history, and I'm chronicling it as such. There's another F-4 Phantom right there. But anyway, it is what it is, guys. I hate to do this, but I'm going to go ahead and end the video. Almost an hour long. We're going to have to do a part 2 when we can. So that's to be determined, unfortunately. And thank everybody for joining me. Now, we're going to go out and get a bite to eat and maybe do a little food porn vlog. I know you all enjoy that. So, you know what, guys? Thanks for the support and the love. And we'll see you on the next food porn vlog. Take it easy, everybody.